Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Kill Order 2-2-557-154-94, and is set in New York. And obviously the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of Mittens 599413. So on to our briefing, and there isn't one, so we'll just say that our targets today have been very naughty and they need to be punished. And speaking of targets, today we have 5 of them with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so, so we have a free map. And for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the bank robber. We're going to have a remote magnetic gas grenade stored up in the loading bay, and we'll be bringing with us our ever trusty lockpick, an magnetic gas grenade, and our silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to wait for the camera to pan away, pull out our silenced pistol, retrieve our gas grenade in a briefcase, and make our way towards the security office. We're going to take out the camera above the office and then lockpick our way into the cabinet on the wall here and retrieve the chloroform from within. And then we're going to take the chloroform and we're going to add that to the ventilation system. And with this, we can now render all of the guards in the security office unconscious. 3 of them are actually in the room. 1 is currently outside. So if we move up the vault stairs here and take the opportunity to remove our gas grenade from the briefcase and return it to said briefcase and activate it. In that time, the 4th guard will make his way into the security office and render himself unconscious. So we can then return to the security office, turn off the ventilation system, take out the surveillance system itself, and then we can collect up the key card and a outfit from one of the bodyguards, and then we're going to lockpick our way into the back area here and make our way into the IT department. And on a shelf at the back of the room we will find a tranquilizer gun. We're going to use the tranquilizer gun on the gentleman in the checked shirt here, and he will then pass out. Too much gaming will do that to you, and that leaves us free and clear to eliminate our first target. We're then going to head upstairs and into the teller hall. We're going to select our gas grenade detonator along the way, and our next target is in the building covered in glass in front of us, and he's just on the left here. Do be aware there is an enforcer in this area. We're just going to walk right up to our target, trigger our gas grenade. He will get sick and he will make his way to this bathroom, and we are going to get there ahead of him and await his arrival. And when he comes along to use the facilities, we can follow him into the cubicle, close the doors behind him, and we can then reintroduce him to whatever it is that he has had for breakfast. I'm assuming it was quite a nice breakfast and he is well paid. So 2 targets taken care of. We're now going to head up to the investment floor and we're going to take the long way round, and we're going to cut through the staff area here to avoid Officer Frank, who is patrolling around this area. And up here we will encounter our next target, so we're going to select our gas grenade and make our way into the trading hall and duck behind the desk here. We're going to throw our gas grenade at our target's feet. He will also get sick, and he will make his way to the nearby bathroom. Now, if your timing is such, this gentleman right here, who is doing naughty things in the bathroom, should be just leaving, and he will eventually wander off just as our target arrives. And just like we did downstairs, we're going to follow them into the cubicle, close the door, and then reintroduce them to what I will assume will be a rather meager breakfast, as these people do not have time to eat. They're too busy trading commodities. So 3 targets down, 2 to go, and our final 2 targets are up on the top floor, one obviously being Athena Savalis, and the other is her personal receptionist. So we're going to head straight up the stairs, and we're going to make our way into the recreation room, or the restroom, behind reception. We're going to use the key card we've collected to unlock the door. We're then going to make our way into the room, throw our briefcase against the reception's desk area, and that will get the attention of the receptionist. We're going to make our way back into the restroom area and select our silence pistol, and when the receptionist comes to investigate, we can eliminate him rather swiftly with a bullet to the head. We're going to hide his body in the closet provided in the restroom, as we are about to cause a bit of panic. So once he is safely tucked up, we're going to approach the fire alarm on the wall and trigger the alarm, which will evacuate everyone near enough from Athena's main office area. As you can see, they're all going into panic mode, and they are evacuating, which will get rid of all of the enforcers. There is usually one guard left behind, but he is not an enforcer, so we can run straight through Athena's office into her private sanctum area. We're going to lockpick our way into her little sanctuary here and collect the CEO exit key, and then we're going to hide ourselves in the corridor outside the room in the crate provided, or you can hide behind the curtains, it doesn't really matter. And we're going to wait for Athena to return to her usual routine, and when she leaves her private sanctum, she will inspect the painting on the wall directly above us, and she will then turn around and exit the area. Thank you very much, dear. Very compliant of you. Her bodyguard will hang back just a little bit. So as Athena is leaving, we can exit the crate we're in, and as soon as the doors ahead of us close, we can pounce on her bodyguard. We're going to collect up everything that he drops, and we're going to deposit him in the crate provided, and we can then jump in after him and wait for Athena. At this point, I forget that I've already collected the CEO key, so now that I've realized I already have it, we can jump into the crate, and we're just going to let Athena go through her routine, and when she returns and enters into her little sanctuary, we can then jump out of our little box here, and we can follow her into the sanctuary, selecting the correct weapon, and we are going to execute her with a simple bullet to the head. So with all of our targets now dealt with and the CEO exit key in hand, all we have to do is to make good our escape, and we are going to head for the CEO exit, which is the nearest available exit. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and we should get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, so we get our Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.